Hello everybody, Washoot here, and welcome back to Hello Charlotte, Episode 3, Childhood's End. So, we are still in a cinematic cutscene. We have just taken a dip in the ocean, and we might be waking up. We'll see. Eiler. Scarlet Eiler. Wake up, sleepyhead. Charles? That's me. Were you surprised? Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you, all this time. And you look younger? Why? Wait. One question at a time. First of all, I've always been here. It's the universe of my mind, after all. Second, I can change shape and form however I want in this place. What? Don't you remember we drowned and died? Then, boom, a universe was born. A universe? I'm afraid Come on, honor student. This concept isn't that hard to grasp. Look, the evidence of it is that you're no longer a tulpa. You're your own person now, aren't you? Well, yes. You're right. It definitely is strange. Since when did he become so confident in himself? Just how much time has passed since we got separated? It seems that there's a lot that I don't know yet. Yes, you've been in the dark this whole time, haven't you? Don't worry, I'll tell you everything. All the secrets, all the hidden facts, the very truth of this world. You might want to keep a journal for that, you know. But why now? Where were you hiding all this time? Why? I wasn't hiding. It's just that I was afraid of approaching you. I'm sorry. That's right. I did terrible things to him. I was so scared of you all this time. But I'm over it now, ha! Besides, you're not that Scarlet Eiler anymore, are you? Right. I've wanted to properly apologize to you ever since I woke up in this world. It's okay. No need to bow your head. I was the one who was acting stupid and selfish all this time. You know. When we became separated, I understood that you were always right. To tell the truth, I'm a complete loss. So I came to ask for your help. What happened? You see, the current reality is that this world's on the verge of collapse. What? Why? I suppose you are acquainted with Charlotte Wilshire. I am. What about her? She's the one who's corrupting this world. Everyone's unhappy because of her. She's the one in charge of the public executions occurring on a daily basis. She's the reason why so many students commit suicide and get sick with the contagious disease known as white flu. She's dangerous, psychotic, childish, killing just for the fun of it. And it pains me to see my creations in agony. After all, they are all a part of me. But even though I'm the god of this world, I am but a mere observer. I can't do anything against her. But I can, is what you're trying to say. It's just that. I have no one to turn to. I'm sorry for being so useless. Leave it to me. What should I do? Oh, that's easy! All you need to do is sabotage your story. Listen, the reason why Charlotte Wilshire acts like this is because she constantly feels paranoid of her audience. She despises interactive storytelling and doesn't want the puppeteer to play. And that's why your target should be the audience, not just Wilshire herself. After all, she's nothing but a mere puppet, albeit a self-aware one. Puppets, audience, just what is happening in this place? But what can I do? That's easy. You have the memories of our past, don't you? I do. Then show them to our puppeteer. Were they to learn the truth of this world, was this pathetic, they'd stop supporting the story and leave on their own. And as a consequence, Charlotte Wilshire will stop hurting others. Genius, isn't it? I can rely on you, right? Of course. Leave everything to me. I'll make everything right. After what feels like an eternity, I open my eyes again. The vivid imagery of Charles' past is still clouding my eyes. The growing nausea is becoming too overwhelming to bear. Where am I? Ah, this must be the White Society room. Oh, the irony. More importantly, the camera's on. You're awake, huh? Eiler? It's time for the show to start soon. And you're the star. Ah, I see. Eiler must be planning to execute me publicly in order to make an example out of me. This is her way of becoming everyone's savior. This is the end of you, Wilshire. You won't plague this world any longer. Huh? Ha! Just kidding! You must be thinking you've won, Scarlet Eiler. But you're wrong. I went along with the flow because I wanted to. You know, Charles never shared these memories with me, even though I thought we were friends. But now I know what he's been hiding. You've been a great help. Thank you very much. And guess what? I'm certain now that you deserve a fate worse than death. But you're the abuser here. You childishly cruel and psychotic. It's you who should pay for your sins. And I am saving this world from you. Miss Eiler, if this place is made exclusively out of Charles Eiler's soul data, the damage I cause is limited to his mind space. Oh, this mind space, and consists entirely of Eiler's thoughts and experiences. I'm no more than a puppet with a customizable body and soul. I was born to kill and be killed for everyone's entertainment, all for the sake of making a story. However, you're a monster. Nonsense. Are you saying nothing counts if it's fiction? Nah. We are so not having this discussion. How are you picking your nose if you're tied up? I'm saying you should stop with the bullshit like saving and helping. And you're the reason everything became like this to begin with. Moreover, even after this death, you trampled on Father's feelings and made a show out of his memories. That I cannot forgive. Not even the fact of you being his tulpa excuses your actions. I'm not his tulpa anymore. I just want to make things right. Know what? I don't care. You already ruined everything. If you really wanted to stop me, you should have put an end to this mass production of all Charlottes in the house. But all you did was drug me, assault me, kill me, and make me a laughingstock out of a father. You call him worthless all this time. But you're the one who won't amount to anything. That's why. I use Mother's power. The ropes fall off and my wounds get healed in no time. Even if there's no free will in this world, even if there's a parasite controlling our minds, those things don't really matter. All I want is to end this once and for all. This is my wish. Look at you, scared shitless. What the? Here's some Charlotte trivia. Each one of us has a part of Mother inside our bodies. And guess what? Mother is the world's true god. She's the one in control of everything. She bestowed each and every Charlotte with a gift. A power that can grant a single wish. A power so spectacular that it's only fitting for a story ending. And I used it just now. This is ridiculous. But that's how it is. And now you'll get what's coming for you. Oh! I know what I should do. What are you? Who You failed from the very start. First rookie mistake. Understanding your enemy. You thought I was stupid, didn't you? Well, of course. You think everyone's more stupid than you. You thought a side character like you would have a chance against the protagonist? You retard! Charlotte looks at you. Want to hear a secret, darling puppeteer? I was aware of your presence all this time. Although, if you reloaded the game, you know that already, didn't you? What? I wasn't really hiding it, but did you really think you could fool me? Although you're probably here just to watch, so I can't blame you. Oh! I wonder if you're not actually playing the game, but watching someone stream it instead. If that's true, you're a pretty lazy person, aren't you? You aren't even worthy of being called my puppeteer. Is what a person who cared about that would say. Ha! Besides, you might not... What? Besides, you might be not a Windows owner to begin with? I don't get that. Oh, the operating system. Okay, sorry. Then it's all your fault. We're deeply sorry for the inconvenience. However, we're not alone or not. I won't be the one to feed your ego. Leave that to the other puppets. Speaking of puppets, won't you beg for your life? Scarlet spits on my face. Go to hell, lowly pest. Huh? Okay, then. We'll be back in a second. This program is supported by White Society. Hello, dear friends. So sorry our previous show ended on a sour note. I'll make it up to you by making today's show the most spectacular show ever. Wow. Meet this week's special guest, Scarlet Eiler. She's the reason none of you want to get up in the morning. She's the reason you don't get good marks in class, aside from the obviously faulty education system. She's the reason for everything bad that happened in your lives. Am I biased or am I biased? Who cares? She's the ultimate scapegoat we will ever have in this place. I almost feel bad that today's show will have to end. But no time for that. In today's show, we'll make a puppet. So exciting! We will need Scarlet Eiler, a giant blender. First, we will need to take Scarlet Eiler and put her in the blender. Now we add some mint essence, a frilly Lolita dress, some spit, and push the button. Wow. And voila! Here you go! A splendid puppet. This is what happens when you become tainted with ugly colors. I sure do wonder how well this heap of meat will burn. But leave that for the next time we're on air. Thank you for watching. Stay white with us. Woo! Well then, that's done. No way. This early? I stumble and fall, unable to keep my balance. I feel sick. There's no strength in my limbs. They feel numb and foreign. Too bad. I wasted my wish on that idiot. If you get your wish granted, your story will end immediately. Didn't I warn you, Charles would say. In the end, I couldn't stay white, huh? I hear footsteps. Of course it's him. Looks like it's the end of your story, isn't it, Unit Q84? Mother network power overuse, drug side effects, everyone wanting you dead. All of that must have sped up the process, huh? I laugh bitterly. It sounds borderline hysterical. Too bad your body and soul have an expiration date. Soon to be deleted and disposed of. Was it in the commercials? A new story. A new Charlotte! In the brand new installment, what kind of girl will she be? And I'll stab you. Ha ha ha! So dangerous. Charles lifts me up from the floor. His embrace is gentle, as if he's holding something fragile. Disgusting! I'll miss you, you know. Mother never sets your intelligence parameters too high most of the time. Because of that, I've spoiled you too much. You know far more than the other puppets. That's right. You never shut your mouth. Guilty as charged. I'll be with you in your last moments, Miss Protagonist. Are you afraid of death, Miss Wilshire? No. But you know, after you told me about the nature of the house, I couldn't stop thinking that everything is ultimately hopelessly meaningless. That's when I thought, why play nice if I'm just a disposable asset? Why forge relationships with NPCs? Why care? It's a matter of minutes until my soul cube self-destructs. Everything is pointless, and it's all your fault. I know. I try to come up with a witty comeback, but all that comes out as gibberish. Uh-oh. Looks like it'd be better if you didn't try to speak right now. It'll be okay, Miss Wilshire. What in the world is he talking about? Just what is going to be okay? Feeling the last bits of strength leave me, I lean on Charles. As much as I want to smash his head against the floor right now, having someone to lean on doesn't feel so bad. I close my eyes and try not to think of anything. Looks like it's the end of my story. Looks like it is really the end of her. You? Shouldn't it be father? No, it doesn't matter right now. Q84, she... Is there really nothing I can do? Aw, how cute! Tiny God's favorite doll just broke. The only pure white one became contaminated in the end. A pity, isn't it? Please, can you save her? I'm afraid there's nothing I can do at this point. Look at her, she's decomposing. Weren't you supposed to have mysophobia? Although I can see how much you want to throw up right now. Make sure to take a shower after this, okay? Shut up! As for the alternatives, there's a story where Charlotte also became self-aware, albeit without your guidance. Coincidentally, this is the story I and the puppeteer are going to experience soon. Want me to get you that puppet as a replacement? No, it won't be the same. Well, there's another option too. You see, the player has the save files of this puppet's soul data, so you can try loading them into a Charlotte vessel. But it will be seen as an error by Mother Network, so I wouldn't recommend it. Unless it's a defective vessel, of course. Oh, I know. How about we use a Vincent vessel for her? Those are hopelessly suicidal anyway, so it's a win-win solution. No, she'll kill me for it. I'm pretty sure all the Charlottes are predisposed to be fascinated with him, though. She was different. She was different. Aw, was she really? Well, in any case, I'll leave you to it. I have an audience to entertain. It would be a waste if the story ended here after all. Acquired a special item C's observation journal? Okay. Would you like to continue? Okay. Well, aren't you eager? Unfortunately, there's not much left to do in this place, so we'll be leaving it shortly. As you may have noticed, this Charlotte wasn't the child you wanted to save. Or did you actually like her more than the Charlotte Wilshaw you've been with so long? Huh. So I feel like they're talking to me at this point. So this is actually kind of an interesting question. Is Q84... So Q84 was the Charlotte that was in this game. And this Charlotte, I felt like they definitely weren't happy. So this is kind of like but the previous Charlotte wasn't as smart. So like this is like a really complicated question for me. Like, because if I pick this one, I feel like Q84 is going to be resurrected. This is the Charlotte that was super smart but super unhappy, and they were going around being miserable all the time. But this Charlotte was happy all the time, and they were friends with the people that were in... I mean, like, if this was a real person, what the fuck kind of question would this be? I mean, I can kind of, like, distance myself from it because it's a game. I know I'm making this way too metaphysical here, but, I mean, like, if I had the choice to make someone happy, I would have to go with it. I mean, I'm gonna go with this one, so... I guess we'll see if this was the wrong choice. Or did you actually like her more than... Now, see, it has nothing to do with me. I'm doing this for Charlotte. My Charlotte's more important. Just like I thought! The Charlotte you met first is the one who matters the most. Well, aren't you loyal? You must have many questions as to why I have led you to this particular story to begin with. But do believe me, it's vital to understanding everything that will happen from now on. You surely didn't think that we were going to travel in time and change the outcome of prior events, did you? Oh. Maybe. Because if you did, that would be rather unfortunate after all. Like I said before, there's no such thing as rewinding time in the house. One story ends, a new one begins. It's an endless cycle of life. You know how it does with games. You can always start a new one. System note. Initializing new story. Please activate it manually from the title menu. What? What? Holy okay. The world is clad in white and red. The awakened one sings a song of hatred and despair as she drains the color from the breathless bodies. In this deafening cacophony of pain screams, I say a silent prayer. The monstrosity hovers over me, sneering. Let's play a hide and seek, shall we? I'll give you 3 attempts, she sings songs, caressing my cheek. I feel something crawl into my ear, but I'm frozen in terror. It's so futile to resist. Run, little girl, she says. Let's meet where Mother is. What? Huff, huff. I have to hide. Huff, huff. No way! After threatening me, she... What the hell? You don't have the right to be dead. Not after what you've done. You absolute freak show. Psycho. Murderer. No, she can't be dead. After I've seen what she's capable of. No, it can't be. I've seen her die before, multiple times. Hey, you. You're here, right? The one who was pulling the strings. Confirm you are. Well, I mean, okay. I see, it's just as she said then. You really do exist. Please. Please help me find a place to hide. I'm injured and Wiltshire might be still looking for me. I can't afford to die here. After everyone. Scarlet vomits on the floor. That monster. Our only problem is that I have restricted access to all the areas in the house. However, now that we have this corpse, this might not be a problem. Thankfully, I only need the eye. Scarlet brings out a box cutter. Acquired Charlotte's eye. Disgusting. Let's go to the elevator. System note. Switching control strings from Charlotte to Scarlet. What? With Scarlet's minimalist worldview, you'll be able to see the house in a new light. Uh-huh. Okay. I'll look at us for fucking Charlotte right now. Or Scarlet. We're gonna go to this machine. Don't think that I won't. I'm not spending any of my money on this. It's obviously a ruse. Oh, god damn it. Ah, it reeks. Huh. I don't see the vent. To be able to get up. An eye scanner, huh? Well then, here goes nothing. Initiating eye scan. Eye scan successful. Alright. Oh, now it makes sense why the elevator's full of blood. Okay. Because, a lot of bloody Charlottes have come through here. We need to go to the first floor. I've never gone there before, but, now that you're with me, I think I will be fine. Please hurry. Destination reached. Wow. Alright. If you plan to stick around, how about I give you tasks from now on? I'm sure it'll be easier to navigate that way, so... New task, find a way to enter the rooms on first floor. We can't go back to second floor, so this is the only place we can hide. Dog, you have blood going everywhere. Why do you think this is going to work? Why are there pictures of cats? I mean, they're cute, but... What? God, will you stop bleeding everywhere? What? No, that's way too obvious. Door's locked. It's locked, so everything's locked. Damn it, this lock has speech recognition. We can't go past here. Cameras, huh? Who's watching, I wonder? Leave blood everywhere, like little droplets, so she has no idea where we've been. Oh, nice. Uh-huh. This isn't gonna work. We've left too much blood everywhere. It's a storage room? I cough up blood. Ow. Sparks start to dance before my eyes. This room will do. I think I can rest here just a little. When I open my eyes, the lights blind me. Have I died? You have 10 seconds to explain yourself. Otherwise, I'm activating the security system. No, I'm fairly sure the afterlife doesn't have pink-haired midgets threatening me. 10, 9, 8. Shush! I covered the boy's mouth with my hand, silencing him. Quiet. She might hear us. What? Whom are you talking about? Charlotte Wiltshire. Do you know her? I do, so? Is she here? No, she isn't. She hasn't come home yet. Home? Oh, God. Oh, no! I have to run! I abruptly get up only to wince in pain. Can you kindly calm the fuck down? Wiltshire isn't here, and I'm not her associate, okay? Ugh, my ears. Keep your language in check, will you? You're in no position to lecture me. Are you serious? She got offended because I said fuck? I treated your wounds. Where's the thank you, Mr. Honecker? Honecker? As in Felix Honecker? Yes, so? I once read a novel with a character named that. Not again. Yes, I know. I've read it too. Let's never talk about this again. So that was a sensitive subject. It's nice to meet you. I'm Scarlet Eiler. I'm sorry for being rude earlier. I just panicked. Alright, I understand. What did she do this time? What do you mean? Nah, it doesn't matter. Charlotte Wilshire murdered every single person on the second floor. Oh. That takes some talent. So, you're the sole survivor. Yes, she wanted to play hide and seek, so she let me go. She seriously messed up. Saying things like, I'll meet you where mother is. What could it possibly mean? She couldn't have possibly meant my mother, because my mother is kind, beautiful, and understanding. Do you have parents, Mr. Honecker? I'm not so sure anymore. He turns away, his voice becoming eerily quiet. I decide not to press him further. Oh, that's right. He's being convinced that his parents live on some planet, like developing pancreases that are more nutritious than fetuses or something. I have an uncle, though. I see. Say, are there any other people on this floor aside from you and your uncle? Hey, hold your horses. The fact that I've tended your wounds doesn't mean that we're on friendly terms now. Why should I trust you? If anything, we should quarantine you in case you brought contagious diseases from the second floor. I'm fairly sure I'm not contagious. Like I said, we can't be sure. No one here is allowed on second floor, Wilshire excluded. So, you've never been to school? Wait, the second floor... Hold on. The second floor was the entire world? School? What's that? Haha, my wounds are treated by a kid without a degree. What good would a piece of paper with a signature do you? Look, you aren't coughing up blood anymore. Isn't that evidence enough? You're right. I'm sorry. Never mind that. Sleep for now. If you do anything funny, Mr. Bennett will break your neck with a TV remote. This Mr. Bennett sounds like a scary person. If you try to leave this room, the doors will burn you to death. But I'll bring you food so that you won't starve. Have any preferences? Not really. Alright. I'll be back in a few hours to check up on you, Miss Eiler. You're my patient for now, so rest assured. No one here will harm you. Okay. I don't want to believe him. Mr. Honecker leaves the room. I stare at the ceiling. Hey, puppeteer. Thank you for helping me get here. It worked out somehow, didn't it? I think I need a name to refer to you by. How does Lilith sound? Or would you prefer Seth? Oh. Dude, what is this binary gender assignment you're giving me? God damn it. Kidding. But if that does bother you, I respect you. Seth. Alright, Seth it is. It was my father's name. You know, I have memories of the True Realm. It's a place that's nothing like this world. In that realm, I didn't even have a physical body of my own. Nor was I my own person. Here everything changed. But even though I have these memories, I don't feel a connection to them. As if they don't belong to me anymore. Or perhaps they didn't in the first place. Still, I feel like I should apologize to the person Scarlet Eiler of that world hurt the most. However, no matter where I look, I can't find him anymore. Sorry, I'm rambling my thoughts. I need to rest. Good night, Seth. I dreamt of a pile of bodies, soaked in red, with Charlotte Wilshire sitting atop them. Find me, Scarlet Eiler, she says. Let's meet where Mother is. Pushing me down, hovering above me, Charlotte Wilshire is. Crying.